Zach, what did you learn about your team during the preseason?
We're an extremely explosive offensive team that, when we lock in on the defensive end, we can be extremely scary. And, we got a bunch of guys out here playing for each other, trying to figure each other out that are extremely unselfish and, we'll do anything to win. We'll sacrifice and try and figure it out with this process.
Is Lonzo a better defender than you might have even realized?
I've been playing against him for the last 4 years. I knew he was always a great defender. He's really active, guard multiple positions, and I think that we have a lot of guys on our team that can do that.
Billy said tonight you guys scored 118 points, but he didn't even think the offense was humming on all cylinders. Zach, did you have the same interpretation of how you guys played?
Yeah, we missed some easy shots and a little bit, but that's going to happen with us just getting to know each other, and we're still trying to figure it out. And we still scored the ball really well, so it just shows how much more room we have to grow and how much better we can be.
All right, Zach, the same thing. What, if anything, did you learn about your team during this preseason?
Not too much, that in the most positive way. I know these guys was the ultimate competitors, eager to win, eager to learn, highly unselfish. So it was everything I expected.
Zach, free throw line 10 times tonight. I know you've talked about it in the past. Billy's talked about it in the past. Focusing on being aggressive, getting downhill. Is that kind of a product of that? Is that, something that you have a little bit of an emphasis on coming into the season?
Yeah, just trying to set the tone. Just getting downhill. That's on us to do. Learn a little bit from him. Just getting downhill, try to get to the free throw line and make baskets easier. We get to the penalty earlier, and it helps everybody.
DeMar, where would you say the offensive chemistry is? I mean, like you said on media day, you guys have been playing together leading up to camp, and now you've had 4 preseason games and training camp together. Where would you say your chemistry is?
That's pretty good. We got a long way to go. First and foremost, every guy that step out there on that court is very unselfish and want the next person to be successful and help the best way we can offensively to try to make, our jobs easy. Sometimes we become overly unselfish, moving the ball, passing the ball, but that's just a product of being a new team. We definitely want to continue to get it better. More reps we have, more practice, more mistakes we make, and able to look at film and understand what we could be better at. So I feel like, we got a long season to continue to get better at it.
That's the first game you played with Patrick, at least here as teammates. Just what was your impression with him in the starting lineup and how that worked as a group?
The dynamic he brings, the size, what he's capable of doing offensively and defensively, as a whole different dynamic out there. Size, it was his first game back, so it's going to take him a second just get his wind, get his rhythm together. But it was definitely fun to be out there with him.
Zach, it's just playing basketball, I know, but where would you say your comfort level is in the adjustment of having more shot creators around you, more guys that can kind of create offense? So there isn't as much of a usage burden on you. You're in more catch and shoot situations, more off the ball situations. So where is your comfort level with that process compared to last year?
Yeah, no, I feel good with it. Learn when to get off the ball and let other guys operate and get into those lanes and playing transition. I did it just this past summer in the Olympics. So learned to play off the ball there, and it's a blessing to have all these different weapons and have, go-to guys, other number one options on the team that, you get the ball and get out their way, and, I'll be here when you need me.
It's just preseason, I know, but 4-0, there seems like a little bit of buzz around this team. What's the vibe like heading into the regular season out of the preseason's done?
We just eager to continue to get better, honestly. You can't look at the record preseason. For us, we still be hard on ourselves with a lot of mistakes that we make. And that's a good mentality to have, especially now. We try to stay in the moment and understand, figure out ways how we continue to get better. Every opportunity we get, whether if it's a quarter in practice, whatever it may be, we still trying to figure this thing out.
Billy mentioned that Caruso calls out a lot of the things the other team does. Do you guys pick up on that? Like, how often does he do that when you're out there on the floor together?
Yeah, he do it in practice. He do it.
He a big talker.
Yeah,
I like it.
I mean, he comes from a championship pedigree, and that's an element that brings so much knowledge out there on the court, and it kind of rubs off. And, we all have our different dynamics of how we, go about things. But AC definitely brings it in that way of voicing a lot of things the other teams do.
Thank you.
Fellas.
Yep.